Hey, what's up guys, aarava here, and welcome back to the episode of my F1 2019 Manager Career Mode here with Red Bull Honda for round number 12 at the Japanese Grand Prix. If you guys did miss the previous one, then be sure to go check that one out before you see this one. Exciting one in that, Verstappen v Hamilton, and it's starting to hot up now and kind of get real in terms of we could try and do this. You know, the momentum we're building here, the pace the car seems to have. We're now 6-5 wins, Red Bull to Merc, 47 points ahead of Mercedes, and Verstappen is 10 points back from Hamilton. You know, one more win for Verstappen and a second place for Hamilton, let's say, then he's within 3 points. Let's say he gets the fastest lap, then he's within 1 point because we get 2 points for fast lap the Grand Prix. So this could be very interesting indeed for these last few rounds. And Japan has historically always been a really good place for us. You know, fun race to do, very aggressive strategies work out. So looking forward to this one. Going to answer this question with Verstappen, since it doesn't really matter, but it's also true. Pit crew review, it's all auto-managed, so don't need to worry about that, I don't think. No? Yep. Okay, scouting, do we hire anyone new? We'll hire this guy. Front jack is 19. We've got a... Oh, we've actually got too many people going on here, so let's replace someone. Is there anyone that I can get rid of that's dead wood over here on the front jack? I don't believe so, actually. We've got all stunning people, really. So, no, there's not actually... I don't need to sign anyone new. I can literally just reject all these people. There's no point for it. The auto management's doing pretty well, actually, because we've not had a mistake yet on the pit stop since I put it on auto manage. So, you know, clearly it's evidently working quite well. So let's just move forward then into the rest of the game, basically. I was trying to find the right word there. But our brakes are being done in 4 days' time. We've got sponsors level slot 6. Here we go. This is what we wanted here. 5-star rating. But again, the fixed paper race one is a 4-star of Gas Monkey. And then we've got Kessner, I don't know, 5-star 10 races for 3.9 million. See, I don't really want upfront payment, but we kind of almost have to take it in a way. 320 though, isn't that worse than we had last time? Okay, I've literally just gone back to the last 2 episodes and had a look. The highest we've ever got for a fixed paper race is 320. So this is actually the highest we've got. This is when we had Cheerios and 2 other sponsors, and the middle one was 320. That was the highest fixed pay race. It seems like that's the max we can get from slot 6, which is it's maybe just a small slot, I guess, in terms of sponsor allocation. So I'm just gonna have to go for it. I've delayed it too long now. So that's me for 20 races. We'll get 320, which is pretty good in terms of finances. That ticks us to 890, which is not a lot. So I'm trying to think what on earth has happened there. Didn't we have a lot more coming in before? Or did we actually only have 6-0 coming in? Maybe we did. Have I just added some random costs that I haven't even factored in? I don't even know now. I mean, whatever the case, what, 70? Oh yeah, I know now. Didn't we get a upfront payment? Yeah, that was it. My bad. We got a 27 million upfront payment for this sponsor, and that was usually a fixed pay per race. Like last season, we had that as a fixed pay per race, and that's why our sponsorship was so much more per race last season. That's the major big hitter. This one, it seems like it's always a small one. To be fair, I mean, you can't even see where the logo is on the car. So, yeah, clearly is a very tiny sponsor in that. So, yeah, I keep forgetting about that. We had an upfront payment of 27 million, which boosted, obviously, our overall money, but also meant that we're getting less per race. But it was still bringing a decent amount, and also because we have so much cash already, it doesn't matter. The cash flow is still all good. I'm going to go with, yeah, we'll add some morale to Hubert there. You may as well. You know, we can spend 100k on a party or whatever or something like that. We'll move forward then into designing the brakes. So those are done. We can hopefully use them this next race, I'm hoping. Let's see. Improving parts. Ooh, reliability is 48. That's not too bad, actually. It is going to be the best brake set we've got. I'll add that on, and then I'm going to go to 1 day after the race. That should be good enough. Let's go to... What's the max we can do? 1 day after the race is 30-5. Right, let's try that out. Designing new parts. Those brakes are now up into second. Should we create another one? I reckon we should. We've only done 2 iterations so far, I think, on the brakes. So let's go 20 there, and then we can go plus 40. Is that going to be the most? Yeah, plus 40, and then, ooh, plus 70 to max, the risk level, unfortunately. Plus 40 to max, though, with that. But we've got 20 to max here, and plus 40. Is that going to be... That's 1159. That's 1179. So that's going to be definitely the way we go. That's going to get done 12 days after the Grand Prix. That's still pretty decent. Just under 1 million there. And that's going to be pretty damn good. Hopefully that'll take us quite close to Merc in terms of the braking power. But as we go and travel towards Japan, let's have a quick look then. Our parts, 72%. Let's go all the way there and just really boost that for one overnight halt. Let's see, 1 day of going max on the reliability, and we're at 79. That's pretty damn good. So we'll move forward even more, and we should be fine there. So we're going to take in Alpine Stars. We've got practice is rainy, race is clear, so the rain could bleed over into the race. We'll have to see about that. Tyre wear is medium, so let's go for 5 sets of super softs. I'll take in, again, a lot of soft tyres. Obviously, remember, Japan's quite aggressive, actually, so I'm going to take in 3 sets of mediums. I'll take in 6 supers and 6 softs because, well, it works out, you know. It kind of pays dividends to be aggressive around this circuit. So I'm going to give the better brakes to Verstappen, and Gasly can also have an upgrade, effectively, so both get better brakes. And the other parts were pretty fine, to be honest, after last race. Obviously, we're kind of focusing now a little bit more towards Verstappen, even though I do want to kind of give them equalish cars. Verstappen being 10 points behind Hamilton, we've got a very good chance to actually try and get in the World Championship. You know, even though obviously I focus more on the constructors, being a manager game, it would be also nice to try and get Verstappen the Drivers' Championship as well, because especially because Hamilton's been so OP in this series, it'd be kind of cool to topple him, basically, and actually do that. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, setup-wise, using the setup we had from last year, and let's try that out for size and see if it works out. It's raining, though, like we said, so at the moment, I may as well send them out on dry tyres. I mean, it's a little bit wet, so I'll send them out on inters, and then we'll bring them in, basically, and then go straight on to dries, because by the time they do one lap, it'll be enough to have dry tyres. So this might be a bit of a weird session for everyone, not having too much knowledge. But obviously it means a little bit less now these days because there's no qualifying, so it's fine. But I'll bring them both in straight away, and then by the time we're probably... Ooh, my God, look at Gasly. 3 excellence off the bat. So he's all good to go. So let's go 8 laps then. We'll go on soft tyres, and straight away, obviously, it's going to be a bit damp, but I'm sure he'll be able to manage. Verstappen, though, needs to do some tweaking. So the man we're fighting the championship with needs a bit more work here. Downforce-wise, I don't know. Probably going to go towards a bit more downforce, actually. Let's see. And see how that works out for him. So about that much. And then speed balance, I don't know. I have a feeling we need to go towards top end speed. So let's try that out for size and see how that works out. We'll do 4 laps. I'll bring him in straight away. I'll send him out on inters, and I'll bring him straight in. Even though now, by the time I send him out, it's going to be dry. Solid stuff. But I'll bring him in anyway, straight away. As Gasly's the only one on the soft tyre, so I suspect he'll be quickly the fastest man on track soon enough. But Verstappen in. Alright, we went the right way on downforce, the wrong way on gear ratio, so it was actually the logical way. Obviously, more downforce, less gear ratio, unlike last episode where it was the complete opposite. So we were good. Actually, you know what? It might actually be in the middle of both these things if they're both good. It might be in the middle, like something like that. Might be the one. And then downforce-wise, probably going to go just a little bit more on the rear, and that might be where we need it to be. Let's see how that works out. We'll go for 8 laps, soft tyres, and make sure him and Gasly are both getting that soft tyre knowledge and the race trim knowledge for the race, and then we'll faff around with the setup at the end when it starts raining some more. But it looks like, honestly, we might only get level maybe 2 at a push on the soft tyres. I don't even know if it's going to be level 2, so this might be quite a pointless session in terms of for the race. No one, there might not be a lot of people with good knowledge. Let's see, we're 1 and 2, we're the only guys out on track in dry tyres, actually, so we might be the only team with good knowledge on the dry tyres, if it is indeed going to be dry for the race. As the rain starts to come down, we do tick over to level 2. Vettel's now gone into super soft tyres for some reason. When it starts raining properly, all the AI start going on dry tyres for some reason, for a split second there, for some weird, wacky reason. We're still actually on soft tyres, and we could actually get level 3 here. It's only a little bit damp. So you know what? Yeah, we will get level 3 on the softs and race trim, and not a lot of people will probably do that, because it's going to take a little bit slower now as the rain starts to come back even more. So I'll send Gasly out now, 8 laps on inters, may as well, just to get that in case it is raining maybe in the race. You never know if it bleeds in. But Verstappen now, great, excellent, and great. Let's see what kind of percentage that is going to be. 95%, which is not bad, but we can do better. I think we need to go even higher on the downforce, about there. Let's see how that works out. Just like a little tiny smidge, but it's enough maybe to do something. I'll go for 8 laps and on inters as well with Gasly. We've still got Vettel on supers, Stroll, Leclerc, Perez, so those guys might have some knowledge on super soft tyres, but I doubt it'll be very useful, really, as now the track is fully damp, so, you know, the dry tyre running will be quite slow in terms of how quickly they gain the knowledge, so they probably won't get a lot in terms of the knowledge bar filling up, so that's fine by us. And now Verstappen says handling spot on. That was already a case, but I want to quickly check now. 5 minutes to go. Let's just bring him in and quickly see this. If we can do one more setup tweak just to get him towards that near perfect setup, that'd be very ideal. 2 excellents and a good. Okay, interesting. So now we could get 2 excellents and a great if I just go back down the downforce and stay where we were on the speed balance. So literally need to just go 1 click like that. And I think we should be good with that. I think we should be good. I'm going to do a quick test now. Inters, because the handling's changed a little bit. So let's just see ever so slightly if that's going to tweak anything in the wrong way. And let's fully confirm that will be 2 excellents and a great maybe then for Verstappen. Which is not the Gasly 3 excellents, but it's close enough. There we go. That's good enough for me. What percentage is that? That's going to be 98%, hopefully, I think. 90... Ooh, only 96. Really? Only 96? That's very odd. That's great. That's good. That's great. That's great. That's good. So, what if we go low? If that's great, then surely that could be excellent, maybe? That could be the excellent. Let's see. Let's test this theory out. Need to somehow... Oh, God, this is going to be an absolute shocker to balance this now. I'm going to try that out right at the end here. It might not work. It's very fiddly on the handling and the speed balance here with his setup, so it's probably not going to work, and we haven't even had time to do a whole lap, so I'm going to have to check this at the very start of the race if that's going to be any better. If not, we'll just have to go with a 2 excellents and a great and just see how it goes then. But we'll get into the race then. We're 1-2, but not going to fathom too much into that because obviously we were the only guys really setting good lap times on dry tyres. So we move into the Grand Prix. Let's see what random grid position we are assigned then. It looks like we might be in the top 2 there, you know. I think so. Might be in the top 2 there. The other car, though, might be down there. It is P7. Oh, what? Okay, Verstappen is near the back. He's on the second last row. Where is Hamilton, then? Vettel's there in P4. That's fine by me, though, to be fair. Gasly's P7. He can do some good work. Where is Hamilton? Ooh, Hamilton's P18. Not too bad, actually. Verstappen, if he has a good enough start, he could catch him. Right, car setup. Verstappen ended off with 96%. Oh yeah, we didn't actually, probably didn't change the setup properly, did it? So we'll just go with that setup then. Tyre-wise, no rain likely for this race. 56 lap race, it's 44 laps, 27. It's a 1 stop on soft to super softs, actually. It looks like we'll be on the soft tire for longer, so I'll take the soft tires in at first. And as per usual, I might just go with 2 softs just in case in terms of tyre wear, especially with Gasly. But in terms of knowledge we got, you know, that's the only knowledge we do have, which is the soft tire, not the inters. Don't want to select the middle one. There we go. Confirm. Right, attacking. Gasly, mate. I'm expecting you to do some bits here at the start of this race and get up in towards the lead of Verstappen. Well, just need to try and overtake Hamilton in the first lap. As we go then to 5 red lights to the Japanese Grand Prix. Verstappen 22nd place, Gasly 7th. 4 lights are out, we're underway. It's a slow start there for Gasly. Verstappen is in 23rd, so a slow start for him. So both guys, oh my god, Verstappen is in last place. He's in 24th, he's last. Hamilton's up into P16. Okay, pause it now. If this turns out to be a great race and Verstappen overtakes Hamilton at some point later on this race, he's done an absolute amazing job, because right now that is an absolute failure of an opening lap there. Gasly's down to P8. He's not made any progress. Now he has. He's up into P4 now, so my bad. He's now finally made some progress there. Going to go auto with this. So he's chasing after Ericsson in the Porsche, and Vettel's up into 3rd. Meanwhile, oh, car off there. Car off. Marcus Ericsson's off, and the safety car's out. Do we want to pit on the safety car? No, we do not. We're just going to calm things down. But Verstappen's up into P15, so that's a lot better. Hamilton, though, is P7. He's only 2 places back from Gasly, so we really need to get a move on once the safety car has gone back in, but not going to pit. There's no point pitting right now. Don't think anyone will pit. It's too early. It's lap number 2, so just going to calm things down, really, and hopefully on the exit of this safety car, we can really push on and overtake these next few midfield cars. But right now, it's not looking great. Hamilton's up in P8. Verstappen's 8 places back. Okay. 1 lap left. It's not a disaster. We're 2.6 off the lead with Gasly as well. And right now it's a 1-2 for Haas, which is crazy to think about. Vettel's P3. That's fine. Right, heading to the garage now. I'm going to go full out attack with Verstappen. Go high in attack here with Gasly as well. As we come in, we're going to go green, green, green. And let's see how this goes for Verstappen using the ERS on the exit. There we go. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5 places got. He's up into P11. Might be 6 places soon enough if he can overtake Raikkonen maybe. Yes, he does. He's up into P10, P9. There we go. We've gained 7 places, nearly 8 places. Hamilton, though, is up into P3, but Gasly, I did not see that. Gasly says the fast lap of the Grand Prix. He's in the lead. What a man. What a machine. Keep pushing on, Gasly. Right. This is it. We know how good Gasly can be controlling a race in the lead. Come on, son. Let's bring out that Singapore performance and try and do some work here. Meanwhile, Vettel's attacking us with a lot of fuel burning. We're going to calm things down, just stay high for now. Verstappen, I will burn fuel because we need to and we can afford to, and I really need to make sure he can get out of the order. Meanwhile, just keep an eye on that gap. It is growing. Gasly is actually gaining time on Vettel. The gap is 1.4 to Vettel. That's good, and that's actually because Hamilton's also attacking Vettel, so that's helping Gasly out massively, getting away. Now need to conserve the tyres, though, because we're overheating them. Same thing for Verstappen, but we'll stay on overtake mode because we're up into P6. Could be P5 soon enough. As we close up to Leclerc, we're using some ERS in the S section, which is a little bit weird, but there you go. Let's see. Let's just keep on this and see how this goes on overtake mode. Oh, massively. Oh, okay. We've used a lot of fuel. We used a lot of fuel. Right, let's go back to neutral and low. We used a bit too much fuel there trying to push to Leclerc, and it's cost us quite a fair bit now. I kind of almost need another safety car in the way now. Meanwhile, Vettel's closing in. 0.9 is the gap, but Gasly now pushing again on the tyres. We've been saving fuel, but Vettel is coming very close, but not quite getting us there. So we've just about got enough pace to keep this first place at bay. So Gasly's doing a fantastic job here, 13 laps in. In terms of Verstappen, he's overheating the tyres now. He's still low fuel, but he overtakes the Haas. He's up into the top 5, and he's still on low fuel. That's pretty... There we go. What did I say? Needed another safety car? You've got it. Yes, Sergio Perez's crash. Thank you very much, mate. That's a very tactical crash from you. Appreciate it. Love you long time. And now we can save all that fuel we burnt for Verstappen. So that's very, very good. Vettel, Leclerc pit. Hamilton does not pit. Vettel's pit and is still ahead of us on fresh softs now. So that's a little bit annoying. So Vettel's got quite an advantage here now in this race, having pit under that safety car, actually. Right, I'm going to go high attacking for Verstappen. I'll go medium fuel, though, because I can't really afford to go high fuel. But we're going to use ERS on the exit. Let's use all the ERS, please. Verstappen, get past up into third place. That's what we like to see. He's used all his ERS, and he's up into second place. He's overtaking Vettel and Hamilton. Absolutely awesome stuff. Keep pushing flat out, mate. Let's keep the 1-2. Keep the Ferraris at bay, because now we control this race. Vettel's pit for another set of soft tyres. So he's on the fresh compound. He's got the advantage here. But the difference is we can control this race still and make the one-stop work. He's doing a effective one-stop from now on. So basically, we're racing Vettel properly for this race, whereas Hamilton, it looks like he's going to be on either a one-stop, which is really conservative at the end with medium tyres, or is going to be a two-stop. But now we're both on backup, because I need to try and desperately get these tyre temps down. Still looking good, though, in terms of the gap to Ferrari, so that's actually pretty damn decent and promising in terms of our pace. And Gasly saves so much fuel on the safety car that he can go high still. And a Hulkenberg's crash. How many people are crashing in this race? 37 laps remaining. And we've got 3 DNFs. Interesting. So, getting about DNF every, like, 5-6 laps here, nearly. Right, gap is 1.5, so Gasly, I'm going to try and swap them if I can, but I'm not going to do it. Like, I'm only going to do it when Verstappen gets within, like, half a second. Otherwise, there's no point, because I don't want to slow Gasly unnecessarily. And now Verstappen's under pressure from Vettel, so that's also another reason not to slow Gasly down, because I don't want to lose first place by trying to get Verstappen the lead. But obviously, ideally, we want to get him the lead, because he's the man trying to attack Hamilton. And he's closing now, 0.9, 1 second, nearly there. But also, Gasly's been conserving this entire time. Okay, the gap's 3.3. I think I'm going to swap him now. I'm going to try and swap them now. We're going to go low for Gasly. I'm going to try and swap them if we can. Come on, mate. Come on. Keep going. Yeah, there we go. Done the swap. Do the swap. Go. Overtake mode. Go. Okay. Gasly, go to attack and high. Okay, swap is being done. Verstappen sets the fast lap of the Grand Prix as well by doing it. Good stuff there, mate. Right. Verstappen's now P1. Gasly is now P2. Very, very good stuff there. Good team player. Like to see that. Gasly, though, is pressurising Verstappen. That's the thing, because he's got more fuel in the tank. So that's the only thing here about swapping them, is Gasly is a little bit faster right now. It's almost like a Leclerc-Vettel situation here. It's very hard to manage drivers when they're both pushing each other very hard, but it's for the championship, so it's a lot better if we're 1-2 like this. And Vettel is now 3 seconds back. We're doing a really good job. The pace is absolutely electric right now with us. Right, 31 laps remaining. Warm tyres for Gasly. I'm going to start pushing him flat out, and we're going to pit a little bit earlier than Verstappen. We'll go a little bit longer, and Gasly also has the fuel to burn. So let's just keep on going here and try and get a good in-lap. He's going to pressurize Verstappen, sorry. Ricciardo's crashed at the hairpin. And Gasly, you know what, might just overtake. I'm gonna allow you to race, mate. If you want to overtake him, go for it. I'm going to pit now and go on to a set of supers. It's the safe option with Gasly, but I need to play the safe option with him because, you know, his tyre wear. So he's got good pace there. He got held up by Verstappen a little bit. Right, good pit stop. Good, let's go. Right, on the exit, going to go on medium and pushing there. Right, Verstappen, you probably need to start pushing very soon, son. Right on cue. Start pushing now, let's go. Right, going to go for a set of soft tyres, play it safe with Verstappen as well. No need to take a risk with super softs. We've got good tyre knowledge and good pace on soft tyres. As we come out of the pits, Gasly is the one that overtakes Verstappen there, as he's been pushing hard. I've been pushing him hard on purpose on the outlap there to try and make sure we still stay ahead of Vettel. But now I'll let them race for now. We're going to go on. We're on conserve with Gasly anyway because he needs to conserve. So, you know what? I made a Gasly attack. Let's let Verstappen attack and see if we can overtake him fair and square. There he goes. Verstappen does overtake him fair and square. Fair play, mate. So you can go neutral. You've earned that. You've overtaken him without having me tell him to let you through. So that's all good. So now we just wait for the Ferraris to come in eventually, and hopefully we'll be up into a 1-2 once more. Right, Verstappen's catching Leclerc, so that's how bad his tyre wear is. So looking dandy. Fuel, though, is being burnt a little bit, but he sets a new fastest sector in the second sector. So Leclerc's slipstream helped out quite a lot. And we're going to come across the line, and it's going to be another new fastest lap of the Grand Prix for Verstappen there. Absolutely flying here, looking good for these 2 extra points as well. Meanwhile, I'm saving fuel and tyres with Gasly quite a fair bit, because once he has fuel at the end, then I can push him, and he can, you know, have a little bit of fun, basically. Right, Leclerc pits. Vettel's not pit yet, but he's 2 seconds ahead of us, so he's definitely going to be behind us. So, tactically, I'm going to save tyre wear, save fuel also with Verstappen, and save it all for the last lap of the Grand Prix, where we're going to push flat out for the fast lap of the Grand Prix to guarantee we get those 2 extra points. And there we go. We're at 1-2 now. Hamilton's up into 3rd place. So Hamilton's 1 stop on mediums has jumped him with the Ferrari car. So the Ferraris really didn't have a great strategy. Surprise, surprise. Hamilton is only 2 seconds back from us, so he's actually done quite well to get back into this race a little bit with Gasly there. But he's on mediums, so we should have the pace. Right, ERS is fully charged with Verstappen. We've been saving fuel like a madman. We've got 8.6 to Gasly. 2 laps to go nearly, and we're going to go now, I would say, flat out attack. Going to go on high, and I'll go to overtake mode on the last lap of the Grand Prix. And we'll really try and gun for this fast lap of the race. Whereas Gasly will now save some fuel. I'll stay in full out attack. I don't need to worry about him now. He should be good now to get to the end like that, ahead of Hamilton in 2nd place. So now focus on Verstappen, and we'll see what he can do. Tyres overheated for Gasly. Yes, I know. Don't worry. Right, Gasly sets the fast... Ooh, that's a little bit awkward. Gasly sets a purple, so I'm hoping that Verstappen can now pick up the pace here with overtake mode now onto the last lap of the Grand Prix. And let's use some ERS here, down this straight, and now we'll stop, go through the S section. Verstappen has set a fast lap of the Grand Prix. Gasly did not steal it, so that's all good. Go through the S section. Driving mistake from Gasly. Oh, no. That's a major mistake. Gasly, do not lose this like this. Do not lose it. Where is Hamilton? He's just there. Do not lose this, mate. Right, let's go neutral for you then. No more pushing for you. Whereas Verstappen is in this element here. As we go around this bend, we're going to use some ERS here into the hairpin. He's gone green 1st sector, purple 2nd sector. Good, and ERS it all the way to the end here. And it's going to be a new fastest lap of the Grand Prix as he takes the race victory. And it's going to be a 1-2 for Red Bull Honda. Fantastic stuff. That is a perfect race from us. Perfect race. We're looking pretty damn good here now, guys. We're going to be with 1 point. 1 point within of... oh, no. Yeah, well, yeah. No, actually, even more. No, we might have even overtaken him because Gasly's 2nd. So, I think we might have just taken the lead of the championship with Verstappen. And obviously, we'd extended our lead in the Constructors. So, this season is looking pretty damn good for us now as we go into the last few rounds. I think the pressure might just have been alleviated a little bit in the Constructors, for sure. And drivers, it's looking very, very good for Verstappen. Right, Verstappen, 27 points, Gasly 18, Hamilton 15, so gold and silver, 1-2, and there you go. Verstappen is ahead by 2 points. That's the first time we've led the Drivers' Championship. That is absolutely awesome, really good. And Constructors-wise, 69 points ahead of Mercedes. We have got, I think, this championship in the bag. You know, unless we have an absolute disaster for 3 races in a row, I think we're looking pretty damn comfy for that Constructors title, which is really, really awesome to do it. You know, we got so close last season. This season, to do it in style like this with 1-2s like that is really, really awesome. And overall, just a really great episode. 2.1 million in the bank. Very nice bonuses, obviously, paying in for the 1-2. Looking good. So, guys, if you did enjoy that episode, be sure to smash that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're on your end, hit subscribe for weekly Formula 1 content. I've been aarava. Have a day, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.